Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from the matchup between G2 and Gen.G during Day 3 of the World's 2023 Swiss stage. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Because he respects that fact. Delight is going to find Peanut here, and now Caps dives in. Another explosive charge is primed as the chains connect, and first blood solo kill for Cap. Now back up towards the top side. He invested his teleport as Chovy finds the chains. Not that time as the Everfrost does come in, but Peanut gets the kickback. Buster shot is now available for Chovy as Caps just trying to keep himself in this one. The next chain should land though, and Chovy gets his revenge with a little bit of help from
see if they can actually even get back to try and defend. Doran knows it's too dangerous. They're teleporting bottom for the flank.
Yeah, that's a real deep teleport as Chovy's making his way in. Blade Caller comes down. Another Everfrost is going to catch onto Han Sama. The Frozen Tomb does come through, but can Chovy be stopped at this point in time? The Chain Lash comes in. Han Sama thinks he's going to get out, but there's the quickness. Chovy locks down the kill, and Mickey X, he goes golden, but he may not survive. Does flash away, and so he will live to see another day this time. Sorry about the rhyme. As Gen.G look to push in the next minion wave.
Might not be done, Chovy. Oh, I think that claw might have been a giveaway.
Well,
Chovy might be in trouble
jump.
here.
Gets pushed back. And Chovy taking a few shots. Pays is not going to risk it. Hitbox can be in the Dragons. And now a teleport to come forward. They're looking for the second Rift Herald. That could start opening up the map here for G2. Peanut not wanting that one to happen. Chovy moving on over on Vision as Doran's taking a Hex Gate over. The Jax looking for the flank angle. The Nature's Grasp comes in. And Gen.G, can they actually get into position to fight?
Mid lane for Gen.G, I think they get the better end of the lane split, is that you don't have to take the damage if you're going to go with that option, and he was a little bit low, so doesn't want to get poked down. G2, of course, Rift Herald has to be answered here with the hard push.
True, Chovy is going to turn up, but that is a lot of damage to this turret, and it looks like G2 are thinking about just staying here. There's a counter-strike. The flash finds everyone from Doran, and now Chovy's looking to answer. Still, Delight dives forward. The Buster shot's massive, but it's not going to be enough. As Caps goes down, Broken Blade is huge in the back line, and the Dominus is actually ticking down. Chovy out of the fight for now, but Broken Blade doesn't have any friends anymore. He's still trying to do what he can. The Cold Meek is fantastic, but it's Pays that gets one.
Chovy set it up. Oh, look at this timing.
And G2 feels so safer. You're pushing with multiple people. Getting this turret would be so big, but the flash counter-strike from Doran combined with the CC from Chovy sets up the play for the rest of Gen.G.
Yeah, he steals the Lissandra ultimate, uses it against G2, and then Broken Blade, even though he's full health in there. He's got 4 members of Gen.G around. This Crocodile has nowhere to escape to, and that is a big...
Up a Dominus as well. Broken Blade taking a little bit of extra damage. And the Gen.G solo laners are now in position to start flexing their muscles.
And in the LCK, this is where we've often seen is hold up Doran.
Okay, yeah, Doran is just going to stay here. Peanut is going to turn up as well, but Broken Blade will survive. Chovy's in so much trouble, and Doran's going to go down with the help of the True Shot Barrage, and G2, they're not going to...
They'll drop the cannons, but those melees, go in, grab them all.
Especially caster minions. No, Doran does not allow those ones to go unchecked.
Oh,
this is a bit dangerous. There's the counter-strike. See where this rocket jump is going to come from as Doran is looking for it. Caps just holding onto the button. He leap strikes early, and now it's Delight that's going to make his way in. The quickness will charm him up, and the Q's not going to connect, so Delight says, all right, I'll take it. And the True Shot Barrage.
You don't end up winning. You swap to Repside eventually, even if you are able to pick up the second game. Could be a big problem there as Drake started up.
Yeah, Cap's already taking it down to below half health, and it looks like Gen.G not going to be able to challenge for the Dragon, but can they find themselves a fight is the question. There's the teleport in, as it's right on top of the Maokai. Doran, and now look for that angle. Nature's Grasp is going to come out from Chovy this time around. Broken Blade going to be taken down, but it's at the cost of a lot of health bars, but there goes Yike as well. It's a double kill for Pays. Mickey X trying to get himself into position, but it's Doran that's ripping them apart. Caps is still up, but he has about 1 health to his name, and now Han Sama, can he find the angle? The answer is no, because Counter-Strike, it allows you to dodge a lot of auto attacks, gentlemen, and minion, right? It has the cannon, it counts. and that is going to be the Baron taken. Mickey X is now cruising towards Chovy, but he does claw his way out. He's going to flash, he's still going to die. Peanut picks up that one. He's going to be taken out for his trouble though, and there's a frozen tomb on top of Caps. The chains don't land, but the lash certainly does. And Doran collects that kill in the end. True shot barrage from Hans Summers. Now he wants to try and take matters into his own hands, and now Broken Blade takes himself a Hex Gate.
All game long, so much pressure asserted by Doran. So many plays opened up by Doran.
Oh, Chovy has thrown down another Nature's Grasp. This time, the Arcane Shift going to be enough to get Hans Summer out. There's a kick on a Broken Blade. Not exactly the best from Peanut there, but into the backline. Goes to Light, but he's stopped in his tracks. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen as Mickey X is taking so much damage. Chovy now able to throw the chains out, but he's going to miss that one. It's a double as this Zaya is just so huge. And Pays is going to be able to grab most of it. Still, Hans Summer at full health, and he is Arcane Shifting forward.
Offensive Lissandra ultimate, so he has nothing to save himself. He immediately goes down to Chovy.
Speaking of offensive Lissandra ultimates, that's another use for it.
He's gone!
Very glad that we had that example. Just unfortunate. You have potential is certainly something that G2 can leverage, and I think that picking out a member of Gen.G to try and get some semblance of tempo is what they're going to need to do. As now Chovy finds himself in Nature's Grasp, gets rid of it immediately as the chains are not going to connect. The rocket jump just to buffer, so the CC's going to be there, and in goes Delight, finds the angle this time around, and Caps is dead already. Chovy goes gold, and Delight finds the knock-up, and Broken Blade was looking for him. Mickey's going to die in the backline. It's a triple, a double. There's the triple for Chovy, and now Broken Blade. I think it might be the Pentakill, our fourth of the tournament. That would be absurd. Chovy is pretty low trying to get into this one, and Peanut wants to feed it to him.
Don't do it, Peanut!
No flashes available. He's Peanut! He did that to Ruler so many times throughout the years. Ruler left the team, and now he has to do it to Chovy.
Peanut says Pentas are earned. Where were you?
I think that is a direct quote, yeah. And now Gen.G gonna break down these Nexus turrets. It was a really cool try and a great start for G2, but not quite enough to get them over the line. The Nexus will fall down, and Gen.G one game away from the knockout stage.
LCK #1. All right, you guys have impressed me.
Thanks, I'm glad.
Yeah. Look, the thing is, I think now you can probably just ban the Rakan and have another go at it. And I think that's probably fine. I like the idea of going for it, but now that backs are against the wall, Delight shouldn't play it, you'll have another go. But let's throw it over to the desk and see what they thought about that.
So teamfights can be relying on Pays to consistently output the damage.
Once again, Pays taking a bit of damage, but an even trade once again here on this bottom side.
Yeah, they got the Ignite down as well. And Caps is going to finish up pushing that mid lane. But it looks like Gen.G will be fine here.
Still haven't gotten the crest just yet.
Another hook. Got to connect here from Mickey X, but he's going to get knocked up this time around. Delight is extraordinarily low. He's going to have to flash, and there it is. The Light Slinger from Hans Summer will get first blood in the 2v2.
Where did it come from?
Often you see like there's a death, but there's no kill.
Chovy.
At the top of the screen as Chovy looks for the angle, but Yike is here. Seismic shove to push him away. He does have ult 2 still available, and now we've got to fight towards the bottom side. Peanut looking to help out his bottom lane. Mickey X in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is not first blood. That is in fact the second kill of the game, as Pays going to be able to collect that one.
So you've got some LCK observers trying to rewrite history here. I see what's going on.
Be careful, Kobe.
I see what's going on here. Don't worry, Europe, I got your back.
Yeah, they can't believe it. There's no way that happens in the 2v2. Is Delight not going to find 50 gold inside the Nexus? That's the one that he cares about. And he's going to see whether he can collect that one. Gen.G only ahead by a little bit of gold because Doran keeps giving up these cannon minions. There's a hook that's going to connect, and the flick back as well. Chovy not dead just yet, but he has to flash. The Weaver's Wall comes down. Chovy still alive for so long. He ults to get himself into the fog of war, and now Mickey X doesn't have a lot of damage. The flash comes through. He's got the blast code, but the hook lands, and Mickey takes down the mid laner at Gen.G.
Oh my, Mickey's able to land it. He's got no mana left after that though, so Yike's gonna get chased out, and he pays the price.
There's the Magnet Storm. That is gonna be the kill going over to Doran, and it should also follow up with that Rift Herald. Now he's gonna collect himself a plate. Certainly liking that one as Broken Blade for an opportunity. The Infernal Chain's going to stop that, and the Q3 not going to connect. And Doran, with his Gore Drinker, feeling pretty happy.
it's weird because he cares about all other sources of gold.
Yeah,
Getting
right.
kills, getting all the other kinds of minions, tower plates.
Seismic shove not going to hit. Chovy is going to land the backflip though, as Cap's in trouble and Chovy's going to
the
lock
flash.
it down. Perfect execution gets him back to the minion wave.
And the ultimate,
Oh no.
a gold lead.
I'm a believer. The anti-cannon strat.
Yeah, it's working. Look at that money. Must have come from somewhere.
Biggest lane lead in the entire game. So we get another look at it, and of course, Chovy had the Q. The end of the Q, the 5-point strike finishes him off, even with the flash there from Caps. And you know the end of this story as well, as Peanut came in, and Peanut was taking the tower. Calculated though, no problem for him. Master of his craft.
But again!
Okay, Caps is dead in the bottom lane. We're gonna need to go back into another replay.
Like, out of these 2 games, like 8 champions banned against him in total. And he's still 100% kill participation on the realm, making things happen left and right as Chovy.
He's in trouble. He's gonna ult just to try and get that ult to Prime. Can he get over anything? The answer is no. He's gonna be able to at least use it, but Hansama grabs that kill. And now the all-out's gonna be used here by Broken Blade to try and get himself out of here, but it's not gonna work out. The CC duo will bear down on him, and that is going to be...
Is surprised by Doran out of the brush and ends up getting taken down.
Oh, Peanut hurting G2 right now, as there is the Magnus Storm. Delight dives in as well, and everyone's charmed. The grand entrance is massive. Hansama just deleted from the rift, and now Chovy just waiting for that blast going, and he follows Caps. Can he find the angle is the question. The ult 2's not going to get there. Perfect execution, not exactly named correctly in that moment, but Gen.G still come away ahead.
We're able to get the multi-man wombo combo, then aided by Broken Blade. I think his Yone in particular being such a pivotal part of that turnaround, and maybe he can find a pick here as well.
Looking for an opportunity under Delight. They do manage to interrupt his attempt to get out, but there's the Magnus Storm, and in dives Chovy. There's just not enough damage from G2 as Pays goes up into the air. Delight locks down that kill, and it's Chovy that's popping up in the back line. Hansama not going to be able to do anything, and now Caps has to try to flash away, but it's not going to work because he gets backflipped on by Chovy. He picks up the double in the end, and Gen.G look to the Baron. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Here it is.
Oh, that's a
There it is.
classic.
All right, Pays. Oh, they know! All right, Peanut's going to dive in. That's a massive stun as well with the Shattering Strike as Doran's being dealt with. Peanut's taking a lot of damage, though. He's not going to be able to sustain more than this, but Pays is still ripping them apart. And look at Doran. He is a monster as he goes golden to avoid death. And I have a feeling it may just be over here. Pays very close to that pentakill as Delight also is going to bait them in, but Pays is dead. There's Pays and Delight both down as now Peanut is in trouble. Doran is going to be able to pick up the kill in the end, and now Caps, he might be able to get there. He might be able to do it, but the Umbral Dash is going to buy him the space. Peanut, what are you doing moving forward? As there's the weave as well. Let's see whether this can happen as the Shattering Strike is going to interrupt. And there's the Q from Doran. It ain't clean, but it'll be enough.
More blood for the blood god here. Oh, hilarious. Look at Gen.G. Scryer's here in the brush.
The pings.
And they knew already, I think.
Yeah, they were already pinging it down, so they were very aware that this was happening. And up until the point where they start mega diving it, they're winning the fight, right? Have a huge gold lead.
Mega diving it, I
Yeah, but
like
look
it.
at this. Okay, Doran goes in. The flickbacks and the Talia actually so big here. Broken Blade trying his darndest.
Pays flashes under the tower to keep up with the rest of the team in the tower dive. Starts taking the tower. He goes down. Broken Blade collecting some of the bounties before he goes down. But then here, Caps is like, everybody else just went for it, so I'm going to send it. Peanut, though, nails him with the Q, hits him right off the wall, stuns him into his death.
And now we are straight into some action. Doran has found himself some friends as the Nature's Grass flies in as well. The Gore Drinker doing so much work. This Aatrox is looking unkillable. There goes the tree as Pays comes through with the damage. And from the grave, the sapling is going to try and stop Gen.G, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Rocks and seismic shoves going to at least
Aim for the stars. Dream big.
We know the odds, Kobe. Never tell me the odds.
Well, Peanut is going to throw the lance forward. Doesn't exactly find too much here, as the siege minion does need to be dealt with, as Doran just umbrally dashes out of the way of the seismic shove. Rocks go down. It's a cooldown that Gen.G are going to be tracking. You see now they're going to get underneath this turret. There's the world ender from Doran, but he's taking a lot of damage. Diving forward, he's got the GA. Delight not quite going to be able to find the angle there as well, as he did pop the ultimate, but there's the Magnus Storm, lands on a 4. The perfect execution from Chovy, and the wallets are just too heavy, and they slam down onto G2. Gen.G are now just a few turrets away from the knockout stage.
Dun, 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 dun. Are they going to go in there for it?
Oh, Peanut just emoting in the enemy base.
FaZe is calling for them. Hey, get in here. Dive this Maokai. Let me get one more. Somebody get in there.
They're going to.
Somebody get in there.
Nexus turret number 2 going to go down, and the Nexus will follow.
These were some of the best highlights from the World's 2023 Swiss stage matchup between G2 and Gen.G. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.